50. Here you go. Perfect. So that's on Periscope now. Down there we have a this is Periscope. That's this is Twitch.
This is Facebook.
Facebook. Here you go. Hi.
My name is
My name is
Slim Shady.
All right. So we have.
Okay.
We're live. We're live on Twitch, Periscope, Facebook Live, and also YouTube stream.
Not YouTube.
Oh, not YouTube. Okay, well, we have 3 platforms, so that works. Okay, it's our first live Twitch. So hope you guys enjoy. So we're going to talk about our recent trip at Computex and your overall view on the actual event. What do you think? So give us your your comments and your what do you think?
Exhausting.
Expert opinion. I was thinking about this when I was coming over, and then I remembered nothing because all the way through I was just holding the camera to my face, following you.
As in the overall experience of the event, as in, you know, what do you think?
I think it was well put together. It was much bigger than I expected. I think.
Yeah.
I thought Taiwan being a tiny little country no one really cares about. I thought that their computer show was going to be really crappy, but it was actually.
There was a lot of big brands there. The most I think focused was VR. A lot of VR stuff going on, and I think gamers, esports, wasn't it? Although there weren't many esports events there, but a lot of the manufacturers were pushing their products aimed at the gamer, aimed at the esports.
If I said, if you had to pretend there's an imaginary person here, and you had to describe Computex 2016 in 3 words, what would you say?
In 3 words, that'd be difficult. A short phrase, I could say, is an IT exhibition where they showcased all the up-and-coming, the trend, I should say, a trend of IT stuff, you know, equipment and gadgets. And
Mine would be
Geeky.
Hi. This is the okay.
in 3 words.
Geeky. Well organized. And.
Geeky and well organised don't usually go together.
Well, actually, there was an overclocking event, which was the first time that Computex did, because they knew. Well, Computex over the years they knew this already, but they haven't actually put any on any stage. But this year they did. It was an overclocking event by HW Bot. They had everything, a workshop there for newbies, which if you want to learn about overclocking, they will have a setup ready, and you can play around with it. And then there was overclocking teams, which used the new Broadwell E processor Intel announced at that show, which was interesting. Yeah, that was quite nice. And then the rest of the manufacturers, they were into the VR stuff, you know, big push in VR, using I think HTC Vive and Oculus.
Yeah, there's loads of that stuff.
Yeah. And
But then you had to go a few.
Yeah.
I didn't try this time.
It's the same few games that they had on display, which basically there's one where you shoot asteroids. You control a ship and you aim at the asteroids.
Did you get the dizziness?
I didn't get the dizziness. You did?
Yeah.
Maybe the refresh rate on the goggles, right? But I think the overall experience was.
But pilots, that's what I'm saying. I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and even pilots say they still get dizzy, right? Because some of the drones, they actually wear helmets, like the VR type thing. And they said, even with their advanced technology, they still get kind of dizzy.
I wouldn't say motion sickness. It's probably just dizzy.
Yeah, because a 3D.
Isn't it because too much information going through?
Possibly.
It's not enough, I'd say. It's because in reality, there's depth. But in virtual reality, it's virtual reality, so there's no actual depth.
Yeah.
They make it look like there's depth, but then there's not. So
No.
your brain is telling you that's a flat image, but what your eyes are telling you is that's far away.
Yeah.
But then you know it's not far away.
The thing is,
So,
when
kinda
you were
get
playing around with the VR
dizzy.
thing, you're standing in a little circle or in that area, and it felt I wanted to get there. I wanted to run into that area. I couldn't.
But you know you can't.
You can't.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. So it's confusing. So
Yeah.
your brain has to adapt to it. I think. I think that was.
But can your brain actually adapt? I don't think your brain can, because even if these drone, like
Yeah.
military drone people can't get used to it per se.
Yeah,
With their
it's
advanced
it's that
technology.
perception, that perception of distance and stuff like that. You can't get that in real.
Well, we know what's real, right?
Yeah, physically, like
Physically, what's
Yeah.
real. When I put a headset on, I know that I'm standing or sitting on the sofa.
somewhere.
Yeah.
and there's
Versus,
yeah, because when you're in it, I remember there was this 3D game and it was the asteroids were coming and they were quite far, but I felt like I wanted to get closer to it.
get it quicker.
But you couldn't. You're in that. You're just tied to the all the cables and stuff like that. But yeah. I mean, it'll be another few more years before they actually fine tune it, and the technology will mature a little bit more. Yeah, and the rest of it was a lot of modding, a lot of case mods, and esports accessories like gaming mouse and nice keyboards.
Moses.
Mouses. But yeah, I mean, I've been to Computex a few times, so I'm kind of used to it. But you guys, first time, so it was probably quite a lot to take in, I guess. Would you say, or do you manage to kind of?
Well, I was the cameraman. I was, I literally stood behind the camera for the entire show. Every time we went on the floor, we were interviewing someone.
Oh, all the videos, check it out on our YouTube channel. Thanks to this guy here, Loy Lee. He's the main guy for the videos, and
Team effort.
it was excellent. And we got a lot of views, and yeah, it was brilliant. And we're getting a lot of feedback.
A lot of booth babes, so that's what's checking out.
Oh, booth-based article was written by Wing. It's not. You couldn't join us today, sadly, but yeah, it's. I think it was an experience for us all, and I think. For my aim was to reconnect back with the manufacturers and all the vendors, some of the guys I've seen for a number of years, and yeah, it was good to catch up with them. Yeah. So
I think it was good. I think we need to do a little bit more of these events.
yeah, it'd be good obviously if we can. If we could do plan it, obviously next year maybe. Things like the E3. Maybe CES, of course. That'll be a good event, but it's all to do with.
I wonder if E3 will be live streaming anything.
They'll probably have some guys there, right? I mean, all the other media people, yes.
Because we can't afford the time to get to E3, right?
Yeah.
Let alone the cost.
Oh, yeah, I
right?
see what you mean.
So we
yeah,
can't
yeah,
cover
yeah.
the event. So maybe we could cover the live streams, do the live stream about the live stream.
Oh man,
Maybe that's worth it.
we got three things set up here, and I don't know which to look at. We got a Facebook stream there. We have a Twitch, and we also have the Periscope. So yeah, I think it's good. We're getting all this playing around with the different technologies and
Now
platforms.
that you got gigabit internet in your apartment.
Oh yeah, actually it's limited to this router here. This router here is only an Apple one. There's the old one, 100 meg.
100 meg.
I haven't got the AC versions.
Yeah. I've got a spare AC at home. I need
Yeah.
to bring that over.
Yeah. And, oh, I have a couple of announcements to the site. As you know, we have a competition from last month. It was the Jabra 550 speakerphone, and also the Syllable wireless Bluetooth earbuds. That is gonna. That was about to end 24th of June. So if you guys wanna sign up and register, and we could make the announcement after the 24th of June.
What do they need to do to register for that one?
Yeah, all you need to do is sign up to our website, like our Facebook page, and then comment in the article saying I still want this.
So
That's it.
What's the article URL? Do you remember?
It's a long one, but if you go to our competition link, it's also on the main menu. You will see the 2 active competitions. So the second competition is I only announced it today. So that is you get to win a full flexible Zotac keyboard and a wireless Zotac mouse, as well as an 8 gig USB. These are the freebies that we had from Computex. So I thought I'll give it to you guys, you know, being our loyal readers and fans. Yeah, just sign up, just go on the website, click on the competition menu. You'll see 2 active competitions, and then you just sign up, like our Facebook page, and then comment in the article, and you'll be in a chance to win those prizes. A random draw out of the hat. So whoever's eligible, just need to sign up.
I forgot to turn on Wi-Fi, so it's been using my data.
Okay.
I think it just maxed out my data. God damn it.
Oh, no worries.
It's okay, it resets tonight.
Okay. Yeah. So for you guys who just joined us, we are now live on Twitch. So we signed up an account yesterday.
Twitch is here.
Yep. Twitch in the middle, and then we have
Periscope.
and then
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. So for all you guys, we actually met the Twitch representative, right? In Computex, and he was talking about the Switch, and from my perspective, it was thought, okay, maybe just gamers, and you know, that's about it. But it's more than that. They are now streaming different types of material. From he was talking about people cooking, people doing coding, people doing all sorts of different things. But they're using the platform Twitch to stream.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, why not give it a go, and we did, and it's not as bad as I thought. I thought it'd be much more complicated, but we're now live on Twitch, and Periscope obviously is part of the Twitter platform. So the Periscope works quite well, I thought.
Actually, this is the first time we've Twitched, right? We've done Periscope a few times. We did Facebook Live once or twice.
Yeah.
Short ones.
Yeah.
But I think Twitch so far it seems to be the most versatile one.
Yeah.
I mean, we're here and we can... Normally, remember when we did the Computex roundup?
Right.
And you were stuck holding a laptop trying to point it at your iPhone, iPhone, trying to get it onto Periscope.
Yeah,
or Facebook Live.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't work because the camera's so small.
That's right.
But with the advantage of Twitch, you connect it through your computer.
Oh yeah.
You can have
we can actually play around with this now and actually put another feed in. But I'll let Lloyd play around with that. You can actually with Twitch, you can actually put another screen, like a picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you guys can see it now. We're now shrunk to a picture-in-picture top corner somewhere, right? And then the second feed, I think you can. I'm not sure how, but you can have to add.
So if I have multiple USB cameras or Bluetooth cameras, then I can connect that and have multiple feeds. So if you look.
Oh yes, yeah. You can actually see it.
Or I can share my screen on the right.
Yeah, or actually open a web page or something like that. Would that work?
That would work. So so for something like we did for the roundup, then you can actually go through the website or go through
the pictures that we've
pictures or videos, and we can actually talk about it. And then the people on the other side, the viewers, can actually see what we're doing. So it's very versatile.
Yeah. It's using what do you call it? A broadcasting software, and then that is fed through to Twitch platform servers, and then that gets streamed out. Yeah. So this way you can play around with the settings, whereas Periscope you just switch on and then you're live. And
there's nothing. There's nothing. You can't really talk to it.
I know, obviously, with Twitch, I think you can get interactivity, right?
Yeah. Well, I've got the main page open, but I can see myself and you can answer any questions. I can't see if there's any people actually joining.
Isn't there like
there's no live stats.
There's no
instant feedback. So
okay. I think maybe because this is on a newly signed up account, so it's not it's not a channel. So this is our Funkykit's personal page, right? Personal account.
Yeah.
But I think with the channel, if you sign up with the channel or subscribe to the channel, then you get more features.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's one distinct advantage with Periscope and Facebook that we found is that Periscope is so easy to find viewers because you're open to the world.
Yeah. So
whether they're subscribed or not.
yeah, as soon as it hit the broadcast, you can option to tweet the announcement. So whoever's following you on Twitter just gets this announcement. Hey, we're on Periscope Live now.
Yeah.
And then people can just go in and follow you. Twitch, you can announce it on the Facebook or Twitter, but then if you want to watch it on Twitch, you need the app or you actually be online on the Twitch platform.
Yeah.
And then for Facebook, I guess you're ready. Is that only for people who follow you or or like the page, or is it within friends?
I think that if they like the page, then it shows up in their newsfeed, but it doesn't notify them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they follow you, because a page you can actually like a page and you can follow the updates. So
Right.
if you follow the updates, then you get notified.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most people don't do that.
Okay. So yeah, I think we did pretty. Although it took us about half hour to set up, we're playing around with different cameras and stuff like that. I think if we had maybe a better camera, I guess, but everything seems pretty smooth, right?
Yeah.
So,
If we're missing a HDMI cable, which
Yeah.
we could connect the GoPro up. Obviously, the GoPro's got a problem with the fisheye lens
oh yeah.
on it, so in a small room like this, it wouldn't really work. But any other big DSLRs, they usually have a HDMI slot anyway, so we should be able to connect that up.
Yeah. And we also brighten up the lighting here, because if we switched off the lights, I'll give you a quick example. Right.
We have a really, really high-tech
This
studio
is
lighting.
really dull, really bed. Well, it is a kind of home room, but switch on a light a little bit, and it'll give us a little bit more lighting, so it looks better.
Makes me look greasy though as well.
But yeah. I mean, if we had a better room, maybe some audio kind of what do you call it? Dampers.
Yeah.
Yeah, those kind of foamy room things.
So what was the standout thing for you in Computex?
VR, not really. I was quite surprised in how many manufacturers and vendors actually making their products for people who want to mod their PCs. There's a lot of modded style or components. Yeah, that was designed for people who wants to mod their PCs. Things like lighting cables and RGB.
Everything is
yeah,
RGB.
RGB.
Literally everything is RGB.
Yeah. So for you guys who don't know what RGB is, it's basically red, green, blue, right? But it's LED, which with the controller, software-based or hardware-based, allows you then to have a range of colors on the LEDs, up to 16 million colors. So
That one,
yeah,
RGB.
so most LEDs back then are either red, white, green.
red, green, blue.
Yeah. Those are the
RGB.
yeah. But with the new versions now, they're bringing out the multi-color, and you can like assign different colors to different parts of the keyboard or different parts of the mouse, different parts of the case, and you can have it all in different pulsating patterns. I think it's just a gimmick, but it's something for the modders. They like to have something fancy, I guess. But yeah.
Things have definitely changed since I last gamed, which was 15 years ago. I mean,
And esports is a big part of it, because why they make all these things is because not just the gamers, but people go to these LAN events, rather than taking a boring old box which is just black and that's it, with a bit of maybe a window to have a look inside. Now they're bringing their PCs in, and they're not huge ones now anymore. You get compact ones with
Tiny
window, with water cooling.
the amount of mini overclocked PCs that I saw was pretty amazing.
Yeah. So you can take these little boxes, right? They're only like the size of a shoebox, literally. But with all the latest hardware and modding and water cooling and all the RGB lights and fancy things, you can take that with you to a LAN party, to a LAN event, and just
Do
game on it.
they still call it LAN parties?
Yeah, they land fast in the. Oh right. Land fest and yeah, they call it LAN. Yeah, they call it LAN parties. Yeah, esports events kind of thing. But the recent announcement only recently was the establishment of the esports league, ESL.
Is that the official, or is that trying to be the
It's official now. It wasn't before. It was, you know, there was lots of things going around. There was lots of bureaucracy and lots of different. But now it's official. They made it a proper league.
But who's made it official?
They have a consortium of people.
Okay, that's good.
running that now, so it's an official thing. And I think one of my friends in the UK doing a lot of PR work for that now as well, for video, for TV, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So broadcasting esports leagues, events and competitions and games and stuff like that. So yeah, interesting.
Maybe that's our calling. Maybe we should launch the first one in Asia.
Yeah, I mean,
That would be epic.
yeah, I mean, the Koreans and the Japanese, they've always been big on their esports, right? I mean, they got huge teams and huge following. Australia, not as much, but they're up and coming. Where we are in Hong Kong, I don't think is as big as it should have been. I think they
Could
should
have been. It could have been. Because I
Yeah.
remember coming to Hong Kong when I was a kid, a teenager. There used to be internet cafes everywhere,
I know.
and like 50 to 100 computers, and they'll all be installed with the latest games, and you get online and you just cane it.
Yeah.
But these days they've all disappeared.
I know, and I notice a lot is now people who don't want to take a box, a PC. There was like gaming laptops everywhere, and they're not
They're not light.
they're not like no, they're
These
big.
things are huge.
Yeah, they're basically desktop replacements, right? And they're huge, but powerful graphics card in there, and some of them have SLI. There's 2 NVIDIA graphics cards inside this laptop. It's just as powerful as a desktop PC, right? And they're using those now for gaming. In fact, MSI have always been known to make gaming laptops,
Yeah.
and they're big, huge sponsors of Fnatic team. So, and I've actually seen Fnatic actually gaming competition live with the MSI laptop. So,
Oh really?
yeah. They gave everything to them, like backpacks. They got the MSI logo. They got everything. It's all hugely
Yeah.
sponsored by MSI. It's a Fnatic team. So, but yeah. But even with the other manufacturers, I mean, Gigabyte, Asus, Oasis, they have nice gaming laptops. One of them was the. I like the Aero. The Aero 14 was quite nice.
Was that the?
The thin one, really thin.
Yeah.
But it does
The
gaming
Asus
no
one.
problem, yeah. And the Asus one, yeah, that one. Yeah. So gaming laptops is another thing I've seen a lot at Computex. I think the whole theme, there was more gaming.
It was definitely gaming and
Yeah.
kind of tweaking type person.
Yeah. Rather than the old
Centric,
boring server stuff and enterprise stuff, which you see a lot of CBIT. Computex was more in kind of esports, modding, you know.
Definitely.
Which makes it a lot more interesting than your usual stuff. So, right. So, we're on live, Twitch, Periscope, and Facebook's stream.
Facebook Live,
Facebook's live.
Twitch, and then Periscope.
Yeah. So out of these 3 platforms, we've already identified that Twitch has more versatility, right?
But still, if we're doing a presentation
Yeah.
per se rather than just talking at the camera, Twitch is definitely the platform to use.
And then out of user,
Usability.
yep.
For run and gun, if we want to get up and set up, like when we were in Taipei, we set up in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
We just bang on a tripod.
Yeah.
So I think Periscope was the one we used.
Periscope on Facebook we used
Yeah.
for that, and but definitely so far Periscope stands out for attracting new people, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think because my brother followed me on or follow us on the Twitter. So every time we actually broadcast live on the Periscope, he will send a tweet,
Yeah.
and my brother will get it, and he just clicks.
Joins every time.
Yeah,
and-
joins every time.
And he's in UK.
Yeah. So when our time zone is like GMT +8. So over there, when we do a stream like this, it's like 12, 11. So he's probably having a coffee break, or maybe.
Or another coffee break.
Yeah.
Sitting in the toilet watching this.
Yeah, but yeah, it's good. Now we've tried all 3 platforms. I think we can actually.
I
do
think
this.
we can start settling on one main one and then have side
Yeah.
live streams just
Yeah.
to.
I mean, this setup's good. I mean, we have Periscope streaming, which I think we'll probably
Chino.
use a lot of.
There's someone on Periscope. I think they're talking Spanish. I don't really know what they're saying. Gun Panta.
Then we have Twitch. We have Facebook Live.
It's Facebook Live.
Does Facebook Live show you how many people?
It does on the phone, but then I'm using the back camera on Facebook Live to get the better quality, so I can't actually see the comments.
Right.
So I don't know how. I don't know if anyone's watching on Facebook Live.
And another thing is with the Facebook Live, when you finish streaming it, does it allow you to save?
Mike Hung has joined apparently. I don't know if he's still watching
Yeah.
on Facebook Live.
Mhm.
Yeah, Facebook. We've had more connection problems with Facebook Live than Periscope. Periscope generally stays connected. The first time we did Facebook Live for the Siumai
Oh,
launch,
it's the Siumai drone.
we
launch,
disconnected twice. So it disconnected it, and then it cancelled it. But then that means
It do reconnect
and reset up the channel and everything. So if I was to ask for a feature, I'd say if you disconnect and then connect again within like 10 minutes, then you assume it's the same broadcast and kind of
Yeah, carry on.
carry on. But,
All right.
Let this go. But I
Yeah.
can see the viewer count on Periscope. It keeps going up and down, up and down. People come and go.
Yeah.
So it seems like more of a IRC, open to the world kind of come in and see
Yeah.
and join the chat.
The thing is with the Periscope is they have this feature where it's a map of the world. And for example, if you zoom into that area that you live in nearby, it'll show you blue dots and red dots. The red dots is live. The blue dots are the pre-recorded ones, or the finished sessions. Yeah. So you can actually go into the Periscope map and have a look, which is what's happening in the live, who's doing the live stream, and which is already.
So there's 6 people watching it on Periscope. Where are you from? Let us know which country you're from.
Periscope viewers, let us know where you're from. And
Facebook. I'll try and read it. I'm looking at the reflection on the screen behind me.
And then we have Twitch. So first time on Twitch, so we'll have to find out how many viewers. Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't understand the Twitch at the moment. Seems okay though. The Periscope. Yeah, let us know where you're from. We're in Hong Kong, by the way.
We're based in Hong Kong, so we're talking about the recent coverage of Computex. You'll find all the articles on our website.
Funkykit.com.
And 2 announcements today. Well, one announcement, but it's regarding 2 competitions we have. So last month was the Jabra 550 or 510 speakerphone and the suitable D300 Bluetooth.
You have them here?
I don't actually.
Okay.
But again, check our link. If you go to our main page, Funkykit.com, there's a competition menu. Click on that, and you show 2 active competitions, and one of them, which is the Jabra 510 speakerphone and the D300.
Yeah.
That will expire or end closing date on the 24th of June. So sign up, like our Facebook, and comment on the article, and you will be in for a chance to win those items. And the new announcement for today was a chance to win the Zoltec foldable keyboard and the wireless mouse.
Yeah, I had to play with that in Taiwan. It's pretty nifty.
So yeah, so again, same thing. Sign up to our website, click on the Facebook like, and then comment.
Have you announced a date for, or decided on the date for that?
Oh, our new special promotional feature. No, not yet.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's meant to be the summer, so we're working on the with the vendors to get the go ahead. Still a lot of contacting to make first, making sure that we have the right components that we can,
Do this thing.
do this thing, and also obviously we need to get some hype up. So we're looking at maybe around August, September time
To launch.
to launch. Yeah, and by that time, then we'll have everything, all the logistics, all the communication done, and then we'll really announce it and then push it in.
Yeah, this one's a big one because
Yeah.
we did it 2 years ago and it was
Yeah.
huge, so many. And this time, because we were in Taipei, we got to meet with all these vendors, as in
Yeah.
MSI, Asus,
Yeah.
Gigabyte,
Yeah.
Thermaltake.
Yep.
The list goes on. Right?
Yeah,
Literally everyone we spoke to, and we told them about our second round of the same competition, and they were like, yeah, we're in, we'll sponsor you, whatever. So once we confirm what they're going to sponsor and who's doing what, then we can start
That's
announcing
right.
that.
That's right. So the gist of it is basically, I won't say much. I won't say too much about it. But if you guys could go on the website from the previous one, you'll see what I mean. It's going to be interesting because it's not just targeted at one group of enthusiast users. It's open to all. So even if you are not the expert, or even if you're not a crazy, extreme modder or whatever, you still be in a chance for a win because.
You give them a hint then.
Yeah. All right. So I won't say too much, but yeah, I mean it's open to all. Everybody can enter, which is good. So yeah. So we covered a lot of stuff in Computex. We're doing this live Twitch and Periscope and Facebook's live, so this is all good, live streaming. And what have you done for the last couple of days, apart from just all these videos? Tell us your video stuff.
Video stuff. So
Yeah.
how many interviews? We did about 18 interviews.
Yeah, and then you
In 2 days.
cut those videos into smaller videos, which is easier for the viewers to watch.
Yeah,
right?
so for the 2 days that we were at Computex in Taipei, we interviewed 14 vendors.
I think it was more than that, right?
Roughly about 7 a day-ish,
Mhm.
right? So say 14. But then each time we interviewed them, we went through so much stuff. We talked to them for 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, of different products.
This is, imagine you go to a convention show and you got a 15-minute to 20-minute tour of their
yeah,
booth.
yeah,
This is not just a walk around and saying this. They actually went in depth. They gave us close-up looks. They were giving us information on release dates and
prices, and things
internal
like
spec and future
that.
roadmaps and everything like that. So super in-depth interviews. But then once I got home and I started editing them, I realized that if I only churn out 14 videos and they're all 20-30 minutes long, then nobody's going to watch it.
It's too long.
It is too long, even for my attention span, let alone everyone else's. If I churn out 30-minute videos and no one's going to watch it. This is why we're doing longer live streams so you can jump in and out. But then if you're doing something recorded and you want to actually get the meats of the story out to people, then I realized I have to cut these up. So I started cutting them up. By the time I finished, we ended up with 86 videos.
That's amazing.
From 14 interviews
Yeah.
to 86 videos.
Yeah. Because for example, I mean, I think it was Gigabyte as well. We did.
I had 9 videos alone.
Yeah, 9 videos. Yeah, because we talked about the graphics card, we talked about the modding, we talked about motherboards, we talked about the mini systems,
The Thunderbolt 3 stuff.
Thunderbolt 3, and that's interesting. Only a few manufacturers and vendors were showing it, but the Thunderbolt 3 is something that
It's coming on huge.
Yeah, it's coming on.
especially because Thunderbolt 3 is going to be using the new C-type
C-type.
USB
That's right. Yeah.
connection, and I'm really excited about this. I've never been excited about a connection cable before.
Well, it's the whole technology behind it, right? It's it's a new controller. It's faster speed. It's basically a multi-purpose port for everything.
Yeah, not even like the spec behind it. I don't care about the spec behind it. If you think about it, right, when we went to Computex, we had 3.5 inch, 3.5 millimeter cables. We had USB micro, USB nano, and then we had lightning cables to charge our
There was
phones.
loads.
And then I had the USB cables to connect my camera, and then the microphone, and then we had just a bag full of cables each
Yeah.
for our own individual devices.
Yeah.
But then the direction they go with C is that you can have high speed high speed data transfer,
Yeah.
two-directional,
Two-directional, both ways.
both ways
Yeah.
at the same time. So there's no waiting, right?
Yeah.
Plus it's up to 40 gig theatrical
Yeah.
gigabytes per second. Then you can
right.
have HD or 4K
And it's-
displays.
And it does the daisy chain as well.
It does the daisy chain. It does power at the same time.
Yeah, power.
So it's
Yep.
it's literally like Lord of the Rings. One cable to rule them all potentially.
That's right. I
Yeah.
mean, the Asus laptop we saw, the ZenBook,
Yeah.
had two connectors, right? Two connectors. One is USB-C, and the other one was a headphone jack.
Yeah.
That was it.
Just like the MacBook.
That's
Right?
it.
The latest MacBook. It still only has one USB-C.
That's it. Nothing
Yeah.
else. The power to charge it is off the USB. So in other words, if you want extra,
Or the Type-C connector versus the USB.
yeah. So if you want more peripherals to connect to it, you just have to buy a hub, USB-C hub.
Have you? I think hopefully when everyone adopts this Type-C connection, they'll actually have more connections on their laptops. But everyone seems to be cutting them down to one, which means that we have a master cable that rule them all. But we'll have for a little while all these little dongles.
Oh, dongles, or what they do, I think they're pushing is the dock, the
Yeah.
USB-C dock. So you can have a dock at home, a dock at work, or something like that, or just like a portable dock, with one USB-C cable connecting dock to laptop, and then everything else going to that dock, right? From monitor, if you've got USB 3, normal, the old USB 3.
Connect, pick up and
connectors.
go.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the dock will probably be no bigger than kind of, you know.
It shouldn't be too big. Even the modern day docks, they'll because they're saving so much money with the cables and stuff.
Yeah.
People will be willing to invest on just the one dock to dock it at home, and they'll probably have a little small processor inside.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And there was a few laptops as well that I noticed. A few laptops and gaming rigs where they've separated the graphics card from the computer.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
running it through the
Type
Type-C.
Type-C.
Yeah,
Yeah, Type-C.
it's that powerful that you can actually run a graphics card from it.
Yeah.
Even the rumored new Apple monitor
Right.
is rumored to have a graphics card inside the monitor,
Okay.
right, to give you the computers an extra oomph,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
you can run the high-speed data transfer through the Thunderbolt.
Yeah, and you think about this cable, you think, oh, is it going to be a chunky cable? It's quite a thin cable actually, but
I think you should be able to get different levels of the cable, right?
a different
Depends,
quality. Yeah.
for what you so, but they'll all use the same connection, which is so much easier, and it's twin double-sided, right? So you don't need to
Oh,
think
yeah,
about it.
yeah, that's right.
You just plug it in either or, and it works. So hopefully everyone is going to start using it. The phones have started using it. Some of the phones, the Zen phone has started using it. Maybe the iPhone.
Yep.
I doubt the iPhone will actually use it just yet because it's only 2 generations ago they changed the lightning cable.
Yeah.
And Apple is pretty stubborn.
I've actually saw today. I was walking past the Pangy Centre, and there was a phone shop, and they were showing the new. You know that company who makes the TV.
Yeah.
They're starting to
TV
make
boxes.
yeah, and they're
The
making
Android
phones now, right? And they call it the LE phone, the phone, right? Again, Android based. Probably Xiaomi as well. You have the USB-C connector.
Yeah.
What's interesting though, inside the box, I was just standing there looking at it, and the guy is opening this new box and setting it up for this customer, and he was showing you what's inside the box. Yeah, you got USB charger, right? USB-C charger, block cable, USB-C to the phone. And interestingly though, because I mean you're gonna have headphones, right? Or maybe you buy headphones to go with it. We use a 3.35mm jack.
Yeah.
Then he brings out this little tiny cable, this short, USB-C to
3.5.
3.5. I thought, wow, just that cable alone. I thought that's interesting. I want one of that.
Yeah, there's rumours the iPhone 7 is taking away the 3.5mm jack
Yeah.
and only using the lightning. Which sounds good because what that-
Lightning going into 3.5.
so they will release a lightning headphones.
Oh, okay.
And
alright.
the reason for this is the potential of when you have that you can actually have because there's data, right?
Yeah,
it's digital.
it's
It becomes
digital.
analog.
It's digital.
Yeah, it goes
Yeah.
from analog to digital now.
Yeah.
So with that, they'd be able to build in higher bit rate amplifiers into the telephone. And you get higher quality sound.
So it'll be digital only.
But again, the same problem. Because we're going through this transfer stage, we're going to have these stupid dongles. We'll have a dongle for this, a dongle for that. And these dongles, in terms of, other than converting one connector to the other, it's useless.
Yeah.
So we'll go through this transfer where everyone will have these small boxes full of these dongles. And everyone will be like, do you have that dongle? I forgot my dongle.
But I mean, the headphone jack, right? I mean, the 35mm, that's been around for so long.
It predates computers. It's been that long.
I know. I mean, it's still crazy, and people still use it. Well, obviously, gamers now in esports, they use the USB headphones, right? Just plug in. That works great.
But think about it. Even if you're in a studio, right, and you're using the highest quality sound mics, they're still using the big,
the XLR.
The XLR connectors, and that's still analog.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it begs to differ. Do we actually need this digital amplifier versus a 3.5mm jack? Because to be honest, on a 3.5mm socket on a phone, a computer, how much extra is that going to cost you? Nothing.
No. Well, I just realised what I just said. Gamers with their headset use USB.
Yes.
Headsets, right? So, is that digital?
That would be digital.
So, in effect, then, you just convert that connector USB to a USB-C.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, there you go. Proves my point. Gamers drive the industry. Well, maybe.
Well,
some people.
PC users.
Yeah. But yeah, because I remember SteelSeries the first time they came out with the USB gaming headset. I thought, what am I going to do if I'm for Xbox or PS?
But that was the complaint before when the PS4 came out.
Yeah.
They were like, why are they using USB to charge? But then it does make sense in some respects because before it used to be Bluetooth, right?
Right, yeah, and USB cable to charge, right?
Well, not even USB, you used to have like a power cable to charge, or batteries.
Oh.
Do you remember? Batteries in your gaming controller.
Yeah.
That's how antiquated we were kids. But now they charge over USB.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing now going forward. I mean, 2016, 2017, you'll see a lot of USB-Cs. Thunderbolt 3. Gigabyte was one of the first to implement Thunderbolt 3 on their motherboards. In fact, they already have it on their boards from last year. So what they've done is if you look on their website, if you own one of the gaming motherboards from last year, you can update your BIOS or firmware for free, and it'll turn your current existing motherboard from you bought last year to support Thunderbolt 3.
Yeah.
That's something pretty good. So well done, Gigabyte, on that one. Yeah. So you don't have to invest in a new board. It's already on there. You just need to update the firmware.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, Thunderbolt 3, the name, I think it'll slowly disappear.
So
because
what are you going to call it?
People will know that connector is a USB connector.
Oh, so it's USB-C then?
Yeah, they'll just call it USB-C, don't they?
Yeah.
Because
there's some confusion, right? Because people say, oh, USB 3.1, or C?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
because current iteration of Type-C connection is through 3.1.
Yeah.
But then slowly it'll move over to. But the fact is, it uses 3.1 and it uses Thunderbolt, depending on the situation.
Yeah, a lot of people, the average Joe Blogger will call it USB-C.
And no one actually knows what a Thunderbolt is if you don't use a Mac, really.
Yeah. So they'll just use some USB-C.
Yeah. And hopefully they'll push down the cost of Thunderbolt because it's stupid high. Anything Thunderbolt is like 30%, 50% premium on top of it.
Yeah, that'll drive the prices down.
Yeah.
I think we'll see a lot more over the next couple of months, and definitely next year, big push for that.
Yeah, especially if Apple do actually release their next MacBook Pro with Type-C.
Yeah, I think a lot of manufacturers are pushing that now, so you'll see a lot more coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
So for me, that was the biggest turn on Computex was all the Thunderbolt talk. It wasn't a lot of talk because it's kind of like underlying, no one's really interested, everyone is more obsessed with the RGB stuff. But for me to see these USB and Thunderbolt actually coming together and finally deciding, let's work together versus forcing people to go one direction or the other. Right, so they've unified it to a Type-C single connector to rule them all, and hopefully,
Well, that
as
means
consumers, it's just
yeah.
it's just
So go
benefit.
to the benefit. Yeah. So in other words, I remember the awkward thing for me. I remember is you have to buy a certain product that has to be, for example, Mac compatible. You know, which is a bit of a pain. I mean, why can't I just use the same drive or same device for a Mac? But now you can buy a device. If it's certified USB-C, it'll work on anything, right?
Yeah.
It'll work on the Mac, PC, or Android, Chromebook, whatever. As long as it's got USB-C and supports it, it should be fine.
And unless you're him or me, everyone else in the world doesn't give a shit. Just give me a fast cable and that's the job done.
Yeah.
I don't want to go and say, I need a hard drive. What connection do you need? You have USB 1, USB 3, 3.1, or Type-C, or Thunderbolt 1, 2, or 3.
Alright. So, just to let you guys know, we're on live on Twitch, first time. We're on also on Facebook Live.
Facebook's here.
And then Periscope.
And YouTube, sorry, you failed us.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to use that. So, but yeah, I mean, this is the first time we're playing around with the live streams, and I think all three work pretty well. Each has its own advantage and benefits. But by far the most easiest was the Periscope, right, to set up and just run.
Periscope.
Yep.
Overall, I would rate Periscope the highest for ease of setup, because you literally just turn your phone on, press record, done.
Done, yeah.
And then you can constantly see people coming in and out of the channel. Some stay, some don't, some leave comments, some don't.
Yeah.
Facebook, same kind of thing with Periscope, but you're limited to the people who follow you on Facebook.
Yep.
Twitch, I have no idea. We turned it on. We don't even know if anyone's watching yet.
So we'll find out what Twitch is all about. Because I told earlier in our discussion, we met a guy at the back.
Yeah.
From Twitch, he was a Twitch representative in the Asia area, and Arthur, his name was, and he talked to us about what Twitch is heading. You know, the direction of what Twitch is going to do. I mean, it wasn't. They're planning not just to do gamers and stream game replays and things like that.
This podcast is not sponsored by Coca-Cola. But we do need a sponsor, because we can do more and more of these videos.
Yeah, actually, here you go. This is our t-shirt. This is what we're wearing at the Computex show. So, yeah. So we would like to have lots of other brands here, if you want to sponsor us. So give us some feedback, and also some of your.
I have 3 t-shirts at home from S-Wing, the Chinese Segway company that we met in the Hong Kong Fair. Maybe we can give that away next time.
Yeah, in fact, already lined up another competition ready. So these 2 will end 24th of July. 24th of June and the 1st of July, and then during July, then we'll have another one, which I will announce later on during July. So yeah, so I won't say too much, but yeah. So these things are thanks to the manufacturers and vendors for providing these prizes, giveaways.
And Wing, I think Wing just joined the live podcast.
And yeah, so without them, obviously, we want to give you guys a chance to win some of the. I want to show you some love. Want to show us some love. Show you some love too. So, yeah, prizes. Everybody loves free prizes, right?
Yeah. What's that game show?
Which one? As in like a 80s game show.
Yeah, on television. That's the catchphrase.
Oh, The Price is Right.
The Price is Right.
Come on now. The Price is Right. Yeah. But yeah, that's something that we want to do, and hopefully this big promotional event will happen in August. Again, we won't say too much about it, but yeah, it's going to be good.
This is going to be pretty good, because last time we weren't involved in doing this thing, but this time hopefully we can get together.
Yeah,
and we can actually show you what we can do.
Exactly. Yeah. So it'll be
one day.
Yeah. So it'll be videos as well. So thanks to Loy here, our main guy. So yeah, we'll probably do a little video I show people what it's all about.
Yeah.
I will stick some RGB stuff in there. So,
You can probably guess what it is anyway, but then it's going to be pretty epic, I think.
yeah.
Because for me, at least, I haven't built anything for 15 years.
Yeah, I think for PCs they think it's just a PC, PC Windows, yeah, crap. But it's not about that. I think it's about you hands-on building something that even if it doesn't work, but it's about that experience, and also that what you learn from it.
Creativity.
Yeah. I mean, what you build is what you own, right? And your creative idea comes from within. So you can have as much lights as you want, you can have as much fans in there, as much water cooling as you want in there, but it's all, something that you decide.
He's rambling now.
Yeah.
He's trying to tell you, he's trying to get you excited without telling you what we're actually going to do.
Yeah. Oh, going back to Computex though, which brand you thought, or vendor you thought was the most interesting?
The most interesting?
Yeah. Did Lian Li give you some...
I was disappointed with Lian Li, because Lian Li has always been a peer for case and quality and kind of brand kind of level.
Yeah.
But I went to their booth, and if I think they could have made more effort. It felt like an inside-out booth because everything was on the outside versus and inside.
Yeah, they had some modded pieces, but
the products itself were really good.
Yeah,
really
yeah,
interesting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but then,
that's definitely.
in terms of booth design,
The booth design, yeah. Okay.
I was a little bit disappointed. I was actually excited to see them because I remember back in the day when I used to build my gaming PCs. That used to be like Lian Li, the ultimate case I could buy. I could never afford it, right?
That's right. Yeah. There's like. They had the premium cases costing up to £200, which was around about 300 US, 340 US, and then even the cheaper ones were were about 100.
Yeah, and they still make amazingly good looking cases.
They do. Simple but amazing, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like these super duper towers with all these different shells, but Lian Li has always got it down to a T, and it's easy to take apart. That's the thing.
Have you noticed though this year? A lot of cases don't have what we call the ODM thing anymore.
What's the ODM thing?
You know when you open a normal chassis, right, case, yeah? Remember it used to have 5 1/4 bay and 3.5 inch bay brackets?
Yeah,
that's all gone. No more. And it's not because they don't make those drives anymore, which probably the sales have gone down no more, because everybody nowadays is either downloading stuff or using USB.
Yeah.
And the hard drives now are not 3.5, the 2.5 inch SSDs.
Yes.
So they got rid of that. That means you allow you to have more hands in and extra cooling, and you can put more stuff inside.
Yes, even the 2.5 inch spinning drives, the efficiency versus power consumption is half of the big one drive, and the cost as well. So why would you buy this huge, humongous 3.5 inch hard drive when you can buy the 2.5 inch?
And in fact,
it works equally as well.
Yeah. In fact, a lot of them now, are especially the gamers as well. They just buy the SSDs now.
Yeah.
They're not as highly priced as you think they are. You can pick up a good 256 gig for less than $200.
And I mean, how much data do you how much disk space do you use on your laptop?
On this laptop is 250.
But how much do you use?
I've got half left.
You got half left. I've got less than the half, more than half left on my laptop because I chuck everything up to Dropbox and then
Or you use an external
drive and then I got my backup drive.
Yeah.
So every time my computer dies or I need to reformat it, I don't need to back up.
Because you just use the drive on the laptop itself or the system itself as a OS drive, right?
OS drive.
The apps. And in fact, a lot of people are doing that now. They just use it. They get the smallest SSD, which is around about 120 gig. They put the OS on there. That's it. Everything else then is on another drive. Again, possibly SSD or another 2.5 inch. In fact, the gaming laptops that we've seen, the big ones, they have a dedicated SSD drive just for the OS, and then another drive, 1 terabyte, wasn't it, for storage?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be a good way. So just to let you guys know that not everything nowadays are used on one drive. It's good to have separate drives. one for OS, one for storage and all that stuff. So
I tell you what though, I think it's one kind of shift in software that's helped the whole thing, which is when we used to talk about applications on a computer as software.
yeah,
But then the iPhone and all that, and then the Android came out, and then we started talking about apps. Apps are a few meg, or when's the last time you downloaded the 100 meg app on your phone? Never, really, right? Unless it's a big game. But then usually you think 100 meg, that's huge. But 100 meg for a software app on your computer is tiny. It's
Yeah.
the reverse.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of mindset of an app, small app, just giving you what you need and taking away all the fluff,
mm-hmm.
is that mindset is seeped into these computers, which means that we don't need to install 100 gig of apps anymore.
That's right. Yeah,
on
you
the
don't need
computer.
to buy discs or anything. Like you
Discs,
down,
do you
yeah,
remember that?
and the discs.
You used to have the wallet full of CDs.
And I moved on to DVDs, and now everybody's just downloading. So even the latest games now, you get the code, but then you can go online to download, or you can actually purchase it if you wanted.
Steam kind of system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just sign up, you download it rather than purchasing the actual drive or disc itself.
Yeah, before you used to have to install the game,
Yeah,
then use the key to access the online stuff.
that's
which
right.
is
All
like
the
a little
add-ons.
patch. Yeah, which is the
patches.
100 meg patch or a couple of gig
Yeah,
patch.
yeah.
But you just need the access key.
I think even the PS4s and Xboxes, the same thing, right? You log into the, say, PlayStation 4 network, whatever,
Yeah.
and then you've got the updates you can actually sign up and download.
They have that friends loan thing on PS4, isn't it? So if I've got PS4, I can actually loan the game to you for online, so we can play online.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But once I go offline, I think once I go offline, you go offline as well.
Oh, yeah, I
But
get it,
while
I
we're
get it, I get it.
online together, we can actually share the game, which is
Good,
amazing.
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, definitely. Ah,
So,
okay. For all you viewers, just so you know, we'll Twitch live, Periscope as well as
In sync.
We're in sync. Yeah, so pretty good. We're the first time we did all three platforms, and again, by far the easiest, most setup is the Periscope. Twitch has more versatility. We're playing around with the.
I think we should be able to get away with some. Well, next time we get some new products, some live unboxings, we should be able to do that with Twitch.
Yeah, we could do that. So for example, we contacted all of the vendors after Computex, and they will
We're
be
gonna get
shipping.
prizes.
Yep, the prices, and they will also be shipping some samples to us. So with that, before I do the review, we could do some live Twitch unboxing, and Periscope, of course, and other streaming platforms.
Next stage, we need to get verified for Twitch.
Yeah, so what I could do is I'm going to speak to Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur is our Twitch representative in Asia, so I'll speak to him and see if I can get a verified Twitch channel
Account. I think so. Yeah.
So that will help us then move on or move forward in terms of providing you guys with the content. So yeah, let's see. I mean, that's what the whole point of going to Computex is to build up those connections, build up those relationships with those vendors and connections. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can provide you guys what we just said.
Yeah, it's basically taking what we did before to the next level, where we used to be just a digital print online. Now
Yeah.
we're going like completely in the direction of video and digital
As
content,
well as social, yeah.
and
I mean,
instant kind of gratification for the viewers,
that's
which I think
yeah.
is very important.
I mean, if this goes well, if you guys all listen up, sponsors, we could do this on a weekly basis, and if it goes well, we can do daily.
It's a daily vlog.
We could do daily. It's what some of the TV channels or cable channels do. You ever seen that one called Turk TV or something?
Turk TV, never heard of that.
They were a cable channel, self-run, but then they had some big guys to sponsor them, and now they're doing it like not like a TV channel. It is a TV channel, but broadcast daily. Yeah, which is interesting. Current topics, current news topics and stuff like that, social stuff. But it's this one Turkish guy. It's a nice kind of thing. I'm not sure it's a Latino Big.
What was that?
But yeah, I mean, we could do this definitely weekly, which we do on a weekly podcast, right? Or bi-weekly.
Yeah, because we're talking about tech constantly anyway.
Yeah.
And we meet up maybe 2-3 times a week anyway to talk about what we're going to do. So why not live stream it? Why not get it out there and get your input?
That's right.
Yeah.
So lots of things we could we could plan. Getting our stuff sorted with our maybe a better room, with better lighting, I guess.
Hey, somebody's sending us some love.
Is that Periscope?
Yeah, on Periscope, but they type in Russian.
Oh, Russian, yeah.
You're gonna have
I find a lot of not Russian. It's not specifically Russian, but lots of different from Spanish, from Spain. Spanish, it could be from Spain. Spanish,
Spanish,
Russian.
but you're generally from Spain.
Yeah, on Periscope. So I think by far we get a lot of interaction, I guess.
Periscope is definitely much more interactive.
Yeah. On Facebook, I don't. Can you actually see comments and stuff? I think you
It's
do,
on my
right?
phone. It's on my phone. I can only see Wings comment about you needing the shade.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this thing going on. I don't know what's going on. I need to.
But I'm using the other camera. Oh, I think I can turn around actually.
Yeah. So give us a sec while we flip the camera around.
Oh, why didn't I do that in the first place?
Oh, you could just do this. No. Let's do this. So it's. How does it? Sorry. Playing around with the camera view. Oh shit. Does it flip around the other way? Or does it?
Has to be this way. Oh, let's quit the app.
Oh no, it's still running, I think.
Oh, we shouldn't have touched the camera. Never touch the camera while you're doing the live feed. Messes everything up. I wonder if Wing is still watching. He's still watching. There you go.
Okay. That's what that's what people do then. So we got Facebook Live now,
Facebook Live on the right,
Twitch,
Twitch in the middle.
and then Periscope.
Yeah, we tried YouTube Live as well, but we couldn't figure that out in time. But maybe YouTube. But
Okay.
what do you guys watch normally?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Let us know in the comments. 'Cause
That's right.
If you prefer one channel, if everybody prefers one channel, then maybe we just switch to one channel.
That's right. Yeah. So this is our first time trying all 3 different platforms: Twitch, Periscope, and Facebook Live. Give us your comments. Let us know which you prefer. That's the problem with all these streaming platforms, that you have to download the app, right? Well, everybody's got Facebook, yeah. Periscope was a bit weird because it's part of Twitter, but they have to download a separate app.
Yeah.
And then Twitch is, you have to download an app anyway. Do you have to sign up though?
Twitch, you still have to sign up. I don't know if
No, you don't. You can actually
browse
search for the people or channel.
I think
and
if
then
you
just
want
watch.
if you want to comment, I think you have to log in.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
So I think Twitch will take. I think the big platforms are already pretty established, like the Facebook and also Twitter or / Periscope. Twitch, though, I think might take some time. Maybe another 6 months to really push it.
I think so, but I think we can deliver a lot more solid content because we can do the screen shares on Twitch.
Yeah.
We
So
have multiple cameras as well. So
that's right. Yeah. So Twitch, you can move and do a picture-in-picture, and then have a background with the maybe a web page, so we can kind of
talk it through.
talk it
We can have one camera on a unboxing and then one camera on us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can have multiple audio inputs as well.
That's true. So we don't have to do. We can do a live unboxing, but then that video could be recorded, say, the day before, right? And play that in the background.
Or we can actually do it live as well.
Or we can do it live. Yeah.
And then use that video to upload to everywhere else. So who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, the problem with Periscope is you're stuck with one device.
Yeah.
So and literally having to hold the phone over to whatever I'm unboxing, so it's going to be very shaky and it's not very good user experience if I'm moving the camera all the time.
Yeah.
Facebook is starting to allow third-party applications and hardware to
like-
pick up the stride.
So you could Wi-Fi a action cam to Facebook Live,
Periscope, apparently you can connect a GoPro,
right?
right? But then obviously the GoPro's problem is the fisheye. Facebook, at their last conference, they demonstrated a drone streaming live from the drone camera.
Okay.
Right, so they're obviously going that direction.
Yeah.
And Twitch is, because it's made by gamers basically and geeks, it's just from day one it's just open to everything.
Yeah.
You can connect anything.
Connect anything to it. So, but the only for me, I'm not. To be honest with you, I'm not hugely technical. To be honest, I do a lot of reviews, yes, but when it comes to setting up new stuff, this one Twitch, I just basically downloaded the OBS.
Yeah, it's
app.
pretty straightforward.
Got my Twitch stream key, secret key, put it in.
Make
It's
sure
like-
you don't share that, because anyone who takes that key can actually stream on your channel.
Yeah, and then we selected the Twitch platform, and then the local server or Hong Kong server would be closest,
Yeah,
and then hit stream, right?
yeah.
That was
And you'll
it.
notice if you're watching Twitch that we have actually better audio because we connected this microphone.
Oh, that's connected up to there.
That's connected to your computer, so it's actually recording
Oh,
much better.
rather than through the laptop's own microphone.
Yeah.
We're using the.
I can imagine on Facebook Live and Periscope, you guys are probably complaining that we sound too far away. But
Oh, is that what you were trying to do in Computex?
in Computex, I was trying to connect this thing to the iPhones, but then because this uses a two-part 3.5mm jack, but then the iPhone uses a 4-part.
4-part, right.
So we can't really get it working.
So this then connects to my laptop because my laptop is just a standard 3-part.
Yeah.
Right. I got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
So, and yeah, so in terms of that respect, Twitch beats everybody, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
I haven't actually tried play around Twitch the app yet on the phone. Does it actually allow you to stream
I'm not
or
sure.
just watch? I
I'm
couldn't
not
see
sure.
I couldn't see a stream button,
Yeah.
so maybe not. But even so, this OBS software which works
Pretty amazing.
on both the PC and a laptop, MacBook, so you can run it through, and that's fine. I think MacBook Air is fine. You don't need a powerful processor. I'm using a Dell, so what you're actually watching now is streaming from Dell, right? So that works fine.
From Adele or Dell?
Dell. From a Dell. Adele. No, so this has been an interesting live stream / video cast, podcast, whatever you want
We've
to
got
call
6
it.
people. Hi, Periscope. 6
Hi
people.
guys. Yep. Give us your comments. Alright, so just to let you know, if you've just joined, we're live on Twitch, Periscope and Facebook Live. And me and Laura was talking about our recent experience at the Computex, which was last week, and lots of interesting products, mostly VR and gaming, modding, and then obviously your interest was the Thunderbolt 3.
Thunderbolt 3 and the adoption of Type-C.
Type-C, USB-C.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I think
that's a wrap.
yeah. So thanks for joining us. Don't forget to check out our website, the 2 competitions. Just click on the competition link. You'll see the 2 competitions. They will be closing date 24th of June and 1st of July. A chance to win some Bluetooth earbuds, a speakerphone, and also a Zotac foldable keyboard and wireless mouse. Bit of love. Bit of love. So thanks for watching, guys, and again, give us your comments. Which platform do you prefer us to use? We'll still use Twitch, I think.
I think so. I think we
And
continue with
then,
Twitch.
depending on which one, Periscope or Facebook Live. But we'll probably use all 3 until we get some decent feedback, right?
I think so. I mean, why not use Periscope and Facebook Live when we have our phones on us? We just turn it on and just leave it there.
Yeah, leave it
But in terms of more effort in terms of presentation, I think Twitch is the way to go.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay, so thanks for calling. Thanks for watching, and funkykit.com.
Funkykit.com.
Bye.